going to be making 2 soaps for the Soap Challenge Club. This is a geometric 3D pattern design. So it's going to be kind of an illusion. It's not actually 3D, but it's, you know, that image of a 3D, 2D look. 3D on a 2D surface. So what I'm doing with this one, and I will have to cut over to a photo of it because the picture that I have is on my phone that I'm recording with. But I'm going to be doing 2 different colors of soap dough, and then I'm going to be pouring the next part. So with the category, the top category that you can compete in, and we have to have at least one element has to be poured. It can't be, you know, a 3D geometric design in the middle and then poured on the outside. I wish it was, but it's not. So I have to figure out some way to make this. Oh, and it also has to cover the entire bar. It can't be like just some random ones in there. It has to be across the entire bar, and I have to have some type of poured element. So I've got a purple here and some blue. I'm going to have like a purple blue, and then the third color that I'm going to pour is either going to be, I'm going to see what it looks like, either going to be a black or white, or maybe even a darker blue. Once I get these extruded and kind of start to piece together, I'm going to decide that part next. I am able to use, we can use loaf mold or slab mold. I'm going to be using my vertical mold and have everything placed and then hopefully slide it down in there. I only need to have 3 bars. So I'm not going to make a whole batch of this. This is going to be a long process. That would just be too much time, and this is not an easy soap to make. I'm going to be doing, I don't know, it's going to take a lot because this is the disc that I have, and it's got that's basically, that's a lot of them. Holy cow, it's going to be a lot. So the shape that I'm doing has the 6 sides, and I'm actually going to have to cut this in half, because each half has to be a different color, and then you join them on the side to make the design. So it's kind of a little angled piece, which I'll show you here in a second. So these will be unscented. This is my recipe of soap dough, and I'm gonna have, like I said, a purple and kind of a purpley blue, and then a blue, light blue. And I'm going to be using eucalyptus and cotton from Brambleberry. That does have a little bit of acceleration. There is no discoloration in there, so that will be fine with whatever color that I want to use in that. So I am not going to record me extruding all these because that takes time, and I don't think you really want to watch it. If you want to watch some of those, go back to my like Alice in Wonderland one, or the Cheshire Cat, excuse me. I have a Wild Prairie, I think it was what it was called, or Wildflower, Wild Wildflower, something like that. But I've done some extruding ones where I do show them. It does take a little bit of time. So I'm gonna have to extrude all those, cut them down, glue them together with water to get the 2 sides. I need to try to figure out how to do the 3rd side. I may have to make kind of a base, or I don't know, somehow stick them in a base. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll figure that out. So I'll come back once I have those pieces, and that'll kind of give you an idea. So anyway. Well, after spending a lot of time working on these, I just realized I cut every single one of them the wrong way. Because I'm like, how are these going to be put together? And I was looking at the picture. Well, I have these, and I do actually have, I'm going to do another set that has some gray, and I think I'm going to pour the white color. Anyway, back to what I screwed up on. So I cut them along, I put the flat edge in, and I cut along there
to cut it in half, pretend this is a whole one of the same color, well, I was supposed to cut them along the point to make it work to do the pattern. So yeah, I screwed up. We're just going to keep going with it because I'm not going to do this over, and it's still going to be some type of geometric design. Not one I wanted, but you know what, we're going to go with it. We're going to add the third color, and then we'll pour the fourth color. We'll see what happens. So I need to still extrude the gray color. I need to cut those, and then I need to do some of them with the purple, then some with the blue, and then start trying to assemble them in some way. So we'll see what happens, but it's not going to match the original design, but you know what? It'll still be cool looking.